Hey everyone! Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today we have some shocking news to share with you. 1 minute ago, Wang's heart shattered on live camera, and you need to hear this now. If you're seeing this, make sure you hit subscribe so you never miss a moment like this. I'm your narrator, walking you through something raw, something painfully human. Wang speaking about Shen, how he let the best thing in his life slip away. The words are coming out trembling, weighted with regret, longing, and a love that doesn't know when to quit. He starts quietly, voice low, as though admitting something he's carried for a long time. He says, "I thought I would always have her. Shen." He says the name like it's a prayer, yet also like it's a hole in the ground, something you fall into and can't climb out of. He says, "I let the best thing in my life slip away." And in that simple sentence lives every version of what could have been. He describes standing in a room flooded with light, her laugh echoing off the walls, memories sharp as broken glass. He remembers her walking across the floor in bare feet, coffee in one hand, books in the other. He remembers sunlight catching the edges of her hair, her silhouette carved against the morning. He remembers talking until 3 in the morning about dreams, possibilities, the future. He thought those talks would always continue. He thought they would always plan together, but plans slipped too. Promises slipped too. His hands shake when he says this, "I didn't act in time." He admits he listened, but he didn't hear. He saw, but he didn't believe. He took for granted all the ways she showed up, kindness, laughter, forgiveness, and he never paused to say, "Thank you. I see you. I love you." It's not that he regrets falling in love, he regrets not holding on to love when it mattered most. In quiet moments now, he says, he rewinds. He imagines himself asking differently, doing differently. He imagines drawing her close, telling her without hesitation that she was the center of everything good in his life. He imagines saying, "Stay," instead of nodding as she walked away. He imagines sacrifices, small ones first, and then the big ones, the ones that require courage. But imagination doesn't change reality. He still knows that she's gone, or at least, that things are gone as they were. He paints the echoes, the phone that no longer rings, the silence that answers questions. He feels emptiness when his mind reaches for laughter. Doubts creep in. Did he wait too long? Did he prioritize work, pride, fear? He wonders if love ever stood a chance when he built walls around his heart. He wonders if his mistakes weren't warnings, but signs. He speaks of seeing her after time passed, her eyes no longer held the same warmth. He saw love's light retreat, shuttered by distance, miscommunication, unspoken truths. She smiled politely, he could tell it was an effort. She asked how he was, and he felt like he was someone she once knew. It stabbed, to see someone you love become a stranger. He owns up that he let fear silence him. He let ego hide his vulnerability. He let pride convince him that asking for help, admitting mistakes, showing emotion, those things made him weak. So he held back. He masked pain with jokes. He masked longing with busyness. But none of those masks lasted. They all cracked. He says regret is heavy. It sits in his chest like a stone. He says regret doesn't care about good intentions or long silences, it cares about actions. He'd give anything to rewind, to act kindly when anger crept in, to listen deeply when she spoke, to risk looking foolish for love's sake. His voice trembles when he admits that all along, love was not enough. Because love needs bravery, it needs humility, it needs effort every morning. He realizes now that love alone won't survive if you let opportunities slip, if you don't choose each other every day. He realizes that he took for granted that she would always be there, that time would always pause for them. But time did not pause. And she moved forward. And he stayed behind, trapped in regrets. There's a long pause. He swallows. The air between words thick. He says, "I miss her." It's simple and brutal. Not the romanticized version, just a man admitting he misses someone who mattered more than he realized when they were together. He misses the comfort of her presence. He misses hearing her voice, the way she laughed at his jokes even when they weren't funny. He misses how she said good morning, how she stirred her tea, how she looked at the world, and him, with gentle insistence. He says that every time he tries to fill the space she left, it's like shoveling sand into a bucket with a hole. New people, new routines, new distractions, they help for a moment. But at night, when the mind quiets, he still sees her face. She's alive in his memory, she's alive in his heart. And sometimes, even that hurts, because memories are both gift and knife. He doesn't expect forgiveness, not yet. Maybe never. Because some wounds run too deep. But he hopes she knows that letting her slip away was never easy to accept. He hopes she knows that despite everything, his best wishes for her remain. He hopes she is happy. He hopes she is loved. He hopes she found light he couldn't give. And if by some miracle, she hears this, he wants her to know, you were the best thing in my life. His confession turns toward healing. He acknowledges that regret, while painful, can teach. It teaches the cost of silence, the value of vulnerability, the necessity of courage. He says that if he could talk to his younger self, he'd whisper, speak sooner. Show love. Don't be afraid of messy emotions. Let her know the truth. Let your heart risk everything. He'd tell himself that losing something precious is always easier than living with never having tried. He promises himself a new way forward. He won't repeat the same mistakes. He will live with fewer regrets. He will tell people he cares about how much they mean, while they're still around. He will love with both hands, even when it scares him. He will cherish moments, not leave them for later that might never come. And above all, he'll remember that love lost is not always love ended, sometimes it becomes a lesson, a compass, a reminder of what matters. Now he pauses, voice cracking. He looks into the camera, or maybe just into himself, and he says, if only I could say this to her now. Then the weight of silence returns, swollen and full. He doesn't know if she'll ever hear this. He doesn't know if time would let him back. But he knows this, his life feels less rich without her. That slipping away of the best thing, it's a wound that teaches, that changes. Maybe it's not the end, just the beginning of something else, grief, wisdom, acceptance. But more than any of that, it's love kept alive in memory, and in the promise that he will strive to become someone worthy of what he lost. So don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe for more exclusive updates on all your favorite K-drama stars and stories. We'll be watching closely. Will you? Stay tuned.